Howdy y'all, Stika here, and I'm going to draw as a trade Spark, the skunk. I'm going to turn them into a dinosaur name that I'm going to totally butcher, a brachiosaurus. Or is it a brachiosaurus? It's a saurus. I know I got that right at least. So, let's begin, but first, let's put some music on. It says it's roll through 3, so let's see. It is 2-hour Sif Wave Mix by Carl Casey at White Bat Studio. Let's begin. That's weird, it's coming out of my speakers instead of my headset. Let me fix that. Ah, it's too loud! Okay, I got working. Hopefully you can hear me and the music. But if you can't, me is more important. Yeah. Okay. So what should we do to poor Spark? We just turned the poor cat into bubblegum and then ate him alive, so any punishment is suitable. Let me see. That's pretty big. I guess I should have done a comparison. I don't... Let's do the, oh my goodness, something just happened to my butt move. I kind of like that he has a more classic sauna. You don't really get to see. Usually most saunas nowadays look anime-ish, which is fine. Oh, hello, Electric Boy. How you doing? I'm glad you can hear me this time. I actually made sure to test it first. Oh, yes. Oh. So can you hear the music okay, or is it too loud, too soft? Oh, I'm glad you're hearing you good. Hmm. Okay. As long as it's not too loud. I try to increase my voice volume because I know I talk softly. Okay. There it is. Copper. It seems to do okay. Right now, I forgot to send a link to my Discord that I'm streaming. Because I forget all the time. All right. I'm working on a trade for a fellow Twitter artist named Spark. Hello, Yoshi Gamer. Nice to have you join. I'm gonna have to make it more. I hear an echo of me now. Not. Oh, there is an echo of me. I'm playing while I'm playing, so I'm streaming while I'm streaming. Let me pause that. Dragon. I don't do that tongue thing. That was good timing. When I blink, when my character blinks, he sticks his tongue out. Uh-oh. I drew on my reference layer. Okay, we just there we go. I just accidentally drew on my reference layer, so I need to expand just a little bigger. I'm not going to be able to fit this giant brachiosaurus in here if I do not do that. And what would that be, Yoshi? What is your question? What is the burning question you seek to ask? That's funny. I never, I guess if I was an actual, real life dragon, I'd probably just sleep on my sides. Now that I think about it. Unless I wanted to buy a new pillow every night, I guess. Or you get like one of those, foam pillows. That is a good question. I mean, like a lot of dragon saunas I see have big tails. So how did they like how did they drive vehicles and stuff? I mean, you'd have to take the entire top of your seat out just to be able to drive. Okay, I missed it. There's just a lot of questions. I'm sorry. Uh, Electric Boy, how I made my avatar? Well, I used the program that you can get off Twitch.io called Honk, Honk, like the goose sound. And what you do is you can draw like each mouth shape. So I draw a mouth shape for all the phonemes like OU, IE, I mean AEIOU, and then cha and th and m, and then I start a new project in Honk, and then I assign each mouth shape to its correct sound, and then if I do everything correctly, it will when I have it running, it will actually should follow my mouth shapes when I talk. This is the program I use. So, yeah, it's called Honk, Honk. You click on, you set up your character, and then you add the mouths shapes. It's actually a very easy to use program. You can do certain layers, so you can do different expressions. Right now I just have him just doing default talking. But yeah, that's pretty much what I use. I also have a 3D avatar that's kind of out of date that I made using Blender, but I need to update it so I don't use it that much. It also had some small technical issues with like weird eye shapes and stuff. So I was just going to start from scratch. Hey. You're always picking on my avatars. Not you, I meant there. Sorry. Yeah, so if you're interested in making your own, that's a pretty cool, easy to use program. I think I made the tail way too long. I definitely didn't get the shape right. Let me fix that. What's... Now what did you mean by you had no... I had no A in Fern? I'm confused. Did I do it again? I just have to keep drawing on the layer of my avatar of that for some reason. Let me do it. Yeah, give it a shot. You might like it. So Oh, yeah, you can scroll down. Oh no, I don't have an A. But I do have a U. A. You honestly only need to fill like 6 of them. I just kind of done more. That's not what I want to do. Okay, cool. Those are the 2 I need. Itch. ITCH. Itch.io. I'll type it in for you. I mean, you can use it on Twitch if you want. You can use it with anything. You just set it as a separate game window, and you can use it in OBS. I really want to give him big tail for some reason. So he wants me to keep the same markings. We'll do something funny. Poofy. There's also a free one that you could use for a ping tuber, but it only lets you do an open and closed mouth shape, so it's not very natural. So let me find what that was called. It's called I should still have it. Video tube, but it only lets you do 2 mouth shapes, so I don't recommend it. Oh, that will probably be a problem. Yeah, I don't know any apps that can do that on Android, unfortunately. Sorry. Give me this little tiny leg I really like. I don't know, I've been in the mood to just do these little, just like over exaggerate parts. I probably should keep the face a little bit. Yeah, no problem. I'm pretty sure they have something on Android similar Just look for ping tuber. I'll type it, ping tuber, and you should probably find a similar app on Android. Just be careful. There's a lot of scam art. You probably know that. You're probably aware already, but there's a lot of scam apps on Google Play. It's like no clothes to rip, which is kind of. I think he said he wants me to keep his little scarf not damaged, if I recall him saying that. All right. So yeah, I can make that white, but I can't give him hair, and I should put his eyeballs higher. It's had a shocked look, so I should make that bigger. Hello. Hello, Ravix. So it does have teeth, okay. Still needs his. I was certain they'd have PingTuber apps. I know they have VTuber apps for sure, but those look, most of those are anime-ish. I mean, unless you want your character to look like an anime character. But they're, it's mostly like the popular style. Yeah. I kind of want his neck to be longer. I think I'll do that. Let's make him look at his tail. That'd be funny. I guess I really want to draw both eyes though. Gives it more expression. I know that you wouldn't see the other eye, but maybe if I put him closer. Oops. spot. I'm not as familiar with this dinosaur's anatomy. In fact, I don't think I've ever drawn one of these before. I'm just not happy with the face. Let me just come back to it. I can't see what type of feet. How many toes do they have? I think this toy is inaccurate. I guess I should have got a more accurate refs. Oh well. Let me just make that bigger. Now I need spark. Let me move spark over here. Let me just zoom in. I usually try not to zoom in, but I kind of have to this time. I need him to have more. Yeah, how would... It's like, I guess the hair would fall off it a little bit, wouldn't it? I'm gonna have to put a little bit of fluffiness left in it. Ah, I haven't said anything. I'm checking. I'm trying to check. Why am I? There's no rippage, so why am I doing that? It's all. Just withdraw the tail. That would work. Yeah, that will work. I'm a big fan of this. No, but then that covers the... I'll come back to that. So the hair would be coming out. And his nose would be... I gotta draw that hand. I want it to have some depth. Okay, that'll work. Still needs to be cleaned up. Oh, hi, Scuzz. How you doing? Oh, thank you. Let's exaggerate and make his little... Let's make him have a little tiny arm. So, let me see. I need the reference. Okay. So it looks like this. I'm just trying to get the main shapes out. Usually don't have to zoom in, but it's just such a size change. Oh, that makes him look angry. I don't want him to look angry. I want him to look shocked. His nose goes out. Let's do a hard erase. There we go. I need that. Oh, cool. You found something. Electric boy. I'm gonna exaggerate this hump. That face just keeps itching. Must have like an allergy or something. How shocked do I want him to be? Let's make him really shocked. Yeah, I know. I'm doing this cartoon drawing really quick, and if a paleontologist saw how I was doing the anatomy of this dinosaur right now, I'd probably make him cry tears of pure, unadulterated sadness. Ah. I was really shocked. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm a dinosaur. The problem is, brachiosaurus are ginormous. I kind of want Sparks to be visible in his normal form, but let me just do a size comparison. I had a reference. Size comparison. Oh wow. Okay. It's just he's not small enough. So I guess I gotta make him even like it'd be like this. Okay. Okay. That. I knew that they were big, but I didn't realize they were that big. I kind of. Where should I put him? Maybe right there. Okay. Ah. The problem is I need the eyes. I like his face how it is though, but I gotta put the hump in between the eyes or it won't look correct. Ooh, nice. I pressed the wrong button. I have to have that hump starting at the eyes. There we go. Alright, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, this dinosaur's a biggin', that's for sure. There, that's kind of a compromise. Kinda. Okay, now I can see all the mistakes I made. I think I'll change his tail. That causes too much tangents. Or too many tangents. There we go. Let me try to bend his tail down just a little bit more. Oops. I'll just draw through it. I just have to draw through it. I'll fix it in a second. Okay, so feels like he has more muscle here. Thankfully, I'm doing a toon drawing and not a realistic one today. But I should still should have done some more research to get it look more like the dinosaur. There we go. I wish you had some clothes, so I kind of use clove rippers not only to just because I kind of like how it looks, but also kind of to guide the eye. But because I point the rippage certain directions. Okay, now we gotta. Yeah, dinosaurs are fun. I've always loved them since I was a kid. I mean, I watched all the dinosaur movies, like Jurassic Park and Land Before Time, and all the endless sequels that crazy soulless franchise has now. I made it Benson. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Jordan, for offering. He's not wearing a shoe. You can't do that. There we go. I so desperately want him to wear clothes for some reason. Alright. So, what's the best way to do this? He no longer has... there's floppy ears, so he just gets a hole like most reptiles. Lucky him. I think I'll, usually I mask my... Usually I'll make a mask, and then put a clipping mask on each layer. But I think I'm just gonna free paint tonight. Huh. What you writing? Let's do one at a time. I'm just like everyone else. I put my pants on, one leg at a time. But when my pants are on, I make gold and platinum records. Okay. Oh, his tongue is... I'm gonna still make it green because that would look cool. It doesn't have a reference to the inside of his mouth, so I assume it's just normal good old red. And as Infern mentioned, they don't have their sharp teeth, so ooh, that is not the correct color. Well, I got you covered because I am pretty strange. Ooh, there we go. I'll make his little hump white. Oh, I gotta decide on a background color. Usually, I think that's a warmer gray, so no, I don't like that at all. Oh, that's cool. That sounds interesting. That would be a magical academy with dragon transformation. That's pretty cool. Are they like dragons that learn how to that disguise themselves as humans? Or are they humans that learn how to transform into dragons? So I got to take into account the shapes. Then he has green on each side. gotta make sure I go over the contours correctly. I'm gonna say the entire base of his new foot is green. Oh, okay. So neither of those. Okay. Oh, that would be interesting. Kind of like in a. Okay, that's a cool idea to have them the same. Kind of like to have two forms. Oh, there's no reference to his tail on this. I'm just gonna make my own pattern because I really can't copy that. That's pretty interesting. Oh, that's a cool idea. So there's a chance if you're doing like an extreme workout, you might magically you can become a dragon. That's a fun concept. Oh, ooh, I'm a crazy dragon. That wouldn't be good, but that'd make a cool idea. You could do a lot with that. Oh, I see. Yes, drag on, drag off. Yes, that would be. That is a good way to put it. That's a cool idea. I like. I kind of. It's cool to see where you go where you take that. There we go. I don't know if his bottom of his skunk tail is white, but I think that would look good. Oh, no it isn't, because that's his tail. Okay, got it. Okay. So that's his tail. I just couldn't see it that far away. So that would stay white. I mean, not white, gray. I should have made the markings bigger. Oh, maybe. Let's do it. He asked me to keep the colors the same, so let's do it. Yeah, it's a pretty wild but cool looking dinosaur that starts with a B. Because I forgot its name. Uh, I have ADDDDD. Alright, is there anything I'm missing? I think his eyes are more cyanish, so let me fix that. Oh wow, there's a lot of text. I can't keep up, sorry. Yeah, yeah, is it Jaren or Jarwin? Jarwin. I'm very bad at pronouncing names. I apologize. But yeah, I had also had an idea where like a dragon disguises itself as human, but it takes like it takes a lot of energy and mental effort to keep that way. So he's like, if he goes exhausted or passes out, he'll also revert back to a dragon. So he always has to be careful about what he does, because he might strain himself too much and break his disguise. But I haven't worked on that story in a while, so. Oh no, Infern's getting text overload. Yes, I want to read that story of advanced Dungeons, Dragons, and Dwarves, and Durgables, and Dinosaurs, and Dice, and Vacuum Cleaners. That is an excellent combination. I definitely want to read that in your next book. Jar in, okay. Okay. I will do my utmost best to remember that. I figured I was guessing you probably were Frost. I was guessing because you're the only one I know on my Discord that actually writes books and stuff. So, well, that's awesome. Thank you for joining. Sometimes it's hard to figure out who is who. I might ask, maybe next stream, when people join, I'll ask them what their Discord name is, if they're on Discord, so I can have a better connection. Roombas. Yes. There's also this video game on stream called Roombo, instead of Rambo, it's Roombo, and it's pretty much a story about a Roomba that protects its house by killing intruders. And it's insanely bizarre and quite gory and really ridiculous. I haven't played it, but I've seen it on Steam a few times. Roombo. Oh wow. The dust that falls. ADDDDDDD. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to not answer your question, Electric Boy. There's just a lot of text going on. ADD, actually it's ADHD. It's called Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. It pretty much means, how do you explain it? It's some call it a disorder, but it's kind of just a different way people think. They're attention deficit disorder people are usually easily distracted, so that's where the joke comes from. You know, they're like this people, the hyperactive people that they're usually pretty smart, but their brains go in 100 miles different places, and so they have trouble focusing. You know, but sometimes a kid just has hyperactivity and they don't have the ADHD, but it just depends on the person. It was kind of at one point it was kind of like the autism of the 20,000s where everyone was diagnosed with ADD. But then I don't know, people who actually have ADD, their brains just going all over the place. Oh, I thought you were joking. I can't tell if you're serious on the text. It's hard to tell that. So I just wasted a minute explaining it to you when I could draw on this wonderful dinosaur. Yeah, Asperger's. They don't. I don't know why, but they don't call it Asperger's anymore. They call it high functioning autism. I kind of like Asperger's better, but yeah, I have a friend that has Asperger's, and his symptoms are quite similar. But yeah, high on the spectrum. That's what they call it. High spectrum. I don't understand that, but again, I'm not a doctor that names people these weird stuff, so I don't have a degree in namology. Or nor do I claim to understand disorders or stuff like that. I'm definitely not in the medical field. But yeah, I have both friends that have ADD and are on the spectrum, high leveling. I know there's a lot of artists that seem to have ADHD for some reason. I'm just gonna color them all in and then paint over it. Wait, that's what I did before. Never mind. Spoilers. I feel bad for making it so tiny. But oh well. I don't have to worry about the fingers as much now because it's so small. Yes, the mustache definitely scared people. I mean, if I knew that, I would have ran away too. Yeah, I get what you're talking about. Yeah, I get what you're referencing. Yeah, you gotta be careful what you say in YouTube. Sorry, I'm the only one who likes this live. Sorry, I'm a little confused. It's all good. Even though my account's 2 years, no, less than 2 years, I didn't really start using it until a couple months ago. I posted like this animation of a guy turning into a dragon, and it got like the most views of anything I've ever got. But yeah, I didn't really use the account. I didn't even know that people are liking it. It was so weird when I actually checked my YouTube account like a few months ago, and I saw it had that many views. It's like that doesn't quite make sense, but I guess the algorithm really liked that video. But yeah, right now I kind of like just having a few people watch. I don't really aim to get too big. But I do want to get more comfortable streaming. Yeah. You don't even like the stream? That's okay. It's all good. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, there's my little friend. Ah, I'm on the pencil again. What did I just do? That was magical. Oh, he has a little... Ah! My computer is being annoying. There we go. So he actually has... But that's on the other side, so I guess I don't have to worry about that mark either. A trigger, let me see. No, I like to do humorous things, so I usually go for sometimes, you know, this for trigger wise, like a forbidden object, you know, triggered by touching the sacred relic that's obviously you shouldn't touch it because it has a giant skull on it, that sort of thing. If I do a trigger, I kind of like to start the actual transformation from the tail. I usually pick the tail. Usually we'll do a tail explosion, as they call it. But I kind of want to do some different, I'm kind of trying different ways now. I mean, but yeah, I like, I lost my thought, but yeah, yeah, it's not coming back. But yeah, I like to do the sacred ancient relic that you know you should better not to touch, but you touched anyway. Yep. Yeah, there's gonna be little bits of hair eventually. I'm just trying to block it in right now. And then I'm just gonna clean up the lines. Unfortunately, because I didn't do a clipping mask, cleanup will be a little harder than usual. So I might clean it up, make a mask and clean it up. I actually have to draw his tail in full. Let me see. Yep. So, I keep wanting to press option instead of, command instead of option. Yeah, I also just, I've done triggers for everything that, I've done for, I've done, touching an item, listening to a song, by touch, all sorts of triggers. Oh, but yeah, Ancient Relics of Doom are the funnest in my opinion, but because it's such a cliche, but you can make it funny if you do it right. Ooh, that's something. Oops, I gotta fix that. How's the eyebrows? A detail on one reference kind of is slightly different on the other, so I don't know which one is correct. So, I guess it doesn't matter. Yeah, another thing is, the magic spell changing. Magic is also a pretty fun one. Okay. Well, unfortunately I'm out of time for today, so I'll have to finish this off. I thank you for everyone joining me. This has been a lot of fun getting to talk with you and all. So yeah, I got thanks also for everyone for commenting and telling me what best time for your streams are. I'll keep that into consideration when I make the schedule. Yeah, you're right, Infern. I have to put the green splotch on where his ears were as well. Thanks for catching that. Oh, Electric Boy, I am using... It says it's royalty free as long as I give credit, so I am listening to... it's called the 2-hour Sifwave mix, and it's by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio. So if you just type 2-hour Sifwave mix LA Sunsets, it should pop up right away. I'll put it on the screen real quick so you can see it. There it is. You can pause the screen and type it in if you need to. Okay. Well, it's good. It's good hanging out with you guys. Thanks again for joining. I'll see you next stream.